Thank you for one of the great hymns of the church. We open ourselves. We're grateful that we have a God who's generous in impact and invites us to participate in that generosity. So we always want to take a moment to say thank you. Thank you for the many ways that you support MCCDC through your prayers, your presence, your financial support. All of that makes a big difference. For financial support, there's a number of ways to give. There's a QR code on the screen. You can text, that's on the screen. We also have on our website entry point for giving. Here in the sanctuary, we have a giving station in the welcome hall. And then we also receive your gifts through the mail every week. Some come in, and I always love the notes that are included as part of that. And we're thankful for those as well. They just kind of lift the spirit. We also want to thank you again for the many ways you share your ideas as helping us to grow towards generous impact. I want to take a moment to just keep you posted and informed on some of the things that we're thinking about. Way back last summer, we had some gathering sessions on Zoom and in-house talking about our impact as a congregation, some ways we wanted to grow together. In the fall, we talked about what it means to reimagine church. And then we had 3 wisdom gatherings in January. You are a congregation that has tremendous vision, so we've looked at your responses, we've pulled those conversations together, and there's a number of things that we're looking at in the coming year as part of our ministry action plan and more. Last week, I want to say thank you for those of you who are at the forum in-house and online. And one of the things we shared by way of update is that we are strongly considering moving to one worship service. The reason being, it's an opportunity for us to take that hour in the morning, the 9 o'clock, and use that to implement some of your ideas. We also are looking at the well-being of our volunteers. Right now, our tech team, sometimes members of the tech team arrive as early as the 6 a.m. hour, and always in the 7 a.m. hour, always, and then are oftentimes here till 12:30 or 1. Under the new proposal, the ministry team would come more like it in the 8 o'clock hour, and so there'd be a chance for the well-being. We're looking at the worship service being at 10:30 a.m. And what that also means is that the day would begin a little bit later, end a little bit earlier, and yet still have some incredible impact. So for example, our congregational meetings would be at 12 rather than 12:30. Older adults ministry, 12 rather than 12:30. The other thing is it's going to open up some opportunities for impact. Think about this. Some Sundays after the 10:30 service, we would set up a hospitality station on 5th Street. It'd be a chance for our congregation to go outside the doors and then serve muffins and have all kinds of things to just welcome our neighbors, those who would wish to receive that. We've already received a donation to help support that venture. So we would do that a number of times throughout the year as a way of opening our arms to our neighbors. The other thing is that 10 a.m. would be friendship time. It'd be before the 10:30 service, so people could come early, talk with their friends, meet new people coming in. As you know, every Sunday I say at MCCDC, we don't have visitors, we have friends we can't wait to meet. Well, we're going to make friends, we've got to have time to make friends. And so that's the idea about having hospitality both before and following the service. Another opportunity, an opportunity for renewed creativity. You may be asking, what's up with Minister Deidre and Daniel in this plan? Well, the thought is to bring their creative energies together. And so at 9 a.m. there would be a time for us to gather together musicians and artists and creative folks to work together to plan a very unique service. Will it be more like 9 or more like 11? It's going to have some of both, and yet some brand new opportunities. We're going to try some creative things. And then how about the folks who just love doing something at 9 spiritual? Well, we've got something for you too. We're looking at what we're calling the Spiritual Impact Hour. What will make it different is it'll be both in-house and on Zoom. So right now we oftentimes say, put some notes in the chat box. Well, in this case, you'll actually on Zoom see our members and friends in Detroit and Palm Springs and other places, and folks in the house as well. So we're looking at doing lots of different things for the Spiritual Impact Hour. So it looks like this: 9 a.m. Spiritual Impact Hour, Worship Arts Preparation Hour, rehearsal, joining together in creativity. 10 a.m. Friendship Time. 10:30, worship. 11:45, another hospitality and friendship time. 12 o'clock, a variety of opportunities from older adults to congregational meetings to pop topics. At times we'll say, we're going to talk about this after our service today. Let's just join together and have this conversation. So think about this, pray about this. We're excited about the possibilities ahead of us as we want to increase our impact as well as touch the well-being of our congregation. Amen.